Hi, thank you for listening to Reverse Investment Channel. I'm Chi Yao. Before the founding of the Fed, the purchasing power of our money has been increasing due to the increase in productivity. As our money was backed by gold, people could actually put money under their mattress to save them and expect to gain purchasing power by simply sleeping on it. Since the creation of the Fed, the money has lost at least 97% of its value, and most of the value lost happened after the establishment of the gold standard. What happens to our money, or fiat currency? The constant declining in price levels is the natural product because our society becomes more productive every day. A farmer can grow more crops, a worker can make more products. One revolutionary technology enables us to get more jobs done, and the revolutionary technology opens the doors to various brand new industries. If the total amount of money is constant, each money worth more as productivity increases, and we can buy more things with the same money we saved 20 years ago. And that's holding true during the entire history we have when we use gold or silver as money, a constant increase in purchasing power. However, governments, in order to expand its reach and fund its spending, create central banks and give central banks the power to print money. And suddenly, money turns into fiat currency because money is not money if someone can write a number on a piece of paper and call it legit. The government forces people to use its currency and print the currency at the same time. So the currency starts to lose value as the number of the currency outgrows the productivity. If the government only increases spending without printing currency, it will have to increase tax, and people will feel poor. However, the government can make you feel you make more money by both raising tax and printing currency at the same time. People won't feel the pain. In the beginning, people feel prosper because the price of their assets appreciates as more fiat currency gets printed. Rising in assets price makes people feel more wealthy, even though the value stays the same. But this is one-way street. The only way to be more valuable is to increase productivity. On the government side, the taxation and spending are reallocations of resources from one party to another. During the same process, the government takes a big cut. So by the end, bigger pie comes in and smaller pie comes out. The same resources that can be used to increase wealth are wasted. And regulations further limit increases in productivity. On the Fed side, printing money causes all prices, including assets price, to increase. Wealth is a relative measure. If you don't participate the assets price appreciation, you will lose wealth. Even worse, at the same time, the government taxes the same price inflation equates by printing money. So in order to maintain the same wealth, you have to leverage, or you'll lose wealth. The whole wealth effect created by central banks is simply a shenanigan, as no wealth is actually created in the process. People are not invited, but forced to join the speculation to maintain their wealth. Eventually, people start realizing they don't get wealth, as they find out one paycheck is no longer enough to support a family. Either governments and central banks are too incompetent to understand it, or they do all things purposely knowing they are counterproductive themselves. They won't talk about it because the last thing they will ever do is to educate people to take power back from their government. To wrap it up, a country becomes wealthy by being productive, because building an extra house, buying an extra car, and spending extra money won't increase wealth, and so does money printing. Eventually, the force of the free market will take over and clean up the mess, which government calls recession. The process is not destroying the wealth. The free market is simply trying to tell us the true wealth our economy really has. Thank you for listening to Reverse Investment Channel. This is Qi Yao, signing out for now.